Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome back to yet another AFK journey video. So welcome to this Zeeeb's Relentless Rumble Guide once again, and this time around we're going to cover Brawl 2 for Silvina with my free-to-play account. So for Silvina right here, let's run through the rewards first and then talk about the Silvina teams and then talk about my best team right now. So first of all, you need at least minimally 22 kills on Silvina to secure maximum rewards and maximum points. So my free-to-play account right now is able to do 31 kills right here, as you guys can see, and 22 kills will be the bare minimum benchmark for the team that I'll recommend today to actually allow you guys to have a few options to tackle this brawl itself. So first of all, let's run through Silvina's kit. So enemies buff on Endless stage will be Blade Wrath, which increases attack by 50% on the third enemy for every 3 enemies that appear. So this is quite a massive buff on the third Silvina that appears, and when you combine that with the fact that Silvina has First Strike, which is a massive damage with the ability to stun the enemy, which is your units, and also her massive damage output from her ultimate Shadow Slayer with energy reduction and also the Blade Vortex, Silvina is going to hit really hard. She's going to jump in, stun somebody, continuously hit the target, and then eventually kill off the units one by one with the First Strike as well as all the different damage combos over here. So our goal is to try to do as much damage as possible before that happens. And for my team, or my best free-to-play team right here, we're running 3 healers. Okay, so this is my best team and I'll explain each unit as well as the artifact of choice. So we are going to go with this to give us a 3-2 fractional bonus, and we are running the Mauler and Wilders carry because Silvina is a Graveborn, so Graveborn will counter Lightbearer, so Lightbearer is gonna die even faster to Silvina. So I will recommend Lightbearer units today because, like I mentioned earlier, they will die faster to Silvina. So for the carry of choice, we are using Lily May obviously, because Lily May is able to go inbound with the Rainstone Ballet skill. So even if Silvina jumps on her, she will just go invincible, and that's where Silvina will miss her jump. And on top of that, we have Damien for the additional body, as well as the heal, the haste buff, and most importantly, the ability to blind Silvina. So when Damien casts this skill, she will be able to blind Silvina to reduce the damage coming out from Silvina's normal attack. So this is where your teammate is able to survive better, because Damien is a healer, he's able to provide for an additional body, and on top of that, blind some Silvinas. And if your RNG is good, if you blind the third one that appear with the Blade Wrath, that will greatly reduce the damage on your team. So that's why we're running Damien here. Then we have the usual Mikola and Coco. So Coco is going to be really important because Coco, Fluffy Shield over here, is able to remove all the control effect, which is the stun coming out from Silvina's second skill. Right, so First Strike has a stun there, and on top of that you gain 20 resilience, which will reduce the stun duration on your unit whenever Silvina uses First Strike. And other than that, if you cast the ultimate, you get a massive damage reduction with some buffs, with life drain, as well as the massive shield from Fluffy Shield, which will keep your team alive. So Coco's role in the team is to keep your team alive. And then we have Mikola. So Mikola's there for the arena buff, the heals, as well as the factional bonus, one of the best buffer. And then obviously to finish things up, we have Odie as the secondary carry right here. So the artifact of choice will be Valor Shield, because Valor Shield will be able to provide for the shield for Odie as well as Mikola. So when Silvina first jump onto my team over here, my Odie will be shielded, so he won't actually take too much damage, and he'll also be control immune, so he won't be stunned. And the only 2 units, or the units that will be stunned right here, will be Coco, because this will go inbound and Damien is a card, so Silvina will miss Damien and go after Odie right here. Okay, so without further ado, let's showcase this battle and then talk about the different mechanics. Okay, as you guys can see, Silvina misses Lily May and then jumps to Odie, so Odie has the Valor Shield. Okay, starts to kill, nice, throws another poison. And then we have Coco and Damien, so we have damage reduction, we have shielding, we even have the aura from Mikola, as well as the arena buff for additional damage. Very nice stuff. Okay, so every time Silvina spawns, Silvina will actually jump to one ally to hit them to stun them. But because we have 3 supportive units, we are able to actually sort of heal back up, right? We are able to survive that jump, and then we are able to come back up. So throughout this whole battle, Lily May as well as OD will be able to build up damage of their insta-Q as well as their third skill in terms of Lily May's skill set. And then for Valor Shield over here, Valor Shield offers quite a bit of offensive stats and also quite a bit of physical and magical defense at level 10. So a pretty good artifact for you guys to use for the initial jump, right? Subsequently converting it into the relevant stats itself. Okay, so right here, we're just gonna fast forward. So there will be a point where the Silvina will start to hit really hard and get some chain stun off, and then your units will start dying one by one. So with this triple sustain, we are able to sort of take some damage, heal back up as you guys can see, and then I think around the 20-second mark, that's where our units will start melting. So right here, Damien comes online, and there is some RNG factor in terms of the Silvina jump. So depending on the target that Silvina picks with the first try, or depending on the location that your Silvina spawns in, the target that, okay, so right here, Coco starts to die, and then one by one, all the units starts to die. Okay, so 31 kill, almost 32 right here, as you guys can see, so pretty close. So this is my best team right here. This is the damage distribution. So Lily May being the best carry because of the factional bonus, as well as her gaining stats over time as you queue more Silvina. Next, let's recommend another team formation that you guys can use. Okay, so this one is a more Wilders variant with Resto as well as our dear Arden right here. So Arden will be able to provide for additional AoE damage, and Resto will be able to buff up Coco with the damage reduction and also have one additional body to take that first strike, and Lily May as usual will get that energy gain from our Resto. So I think what we can do is we can actually do this, right, and do this. So what will happen is Lily May can actually bait out this Silvina, and then with the energy regen Resto on Coco, we are able to spam our ultimate on Coco to survive a little bit better. So for this one, I'm thinking I don't actually need Valor Shield. I might actually just want more stats on my team for me to survive better. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go with Verdant Spell. So this is more stats and more buff on all the units. So this is a double sustain, but because we have Resto with the double body, right, that additional body will be able to bait out Silvina's first strike. So this reduces the chances of first strike landing on a core target, and the idea is still the same. We are still gonna rely on our Wilders DPS to carry us, but the goal of Resto is to offer additional body for first strike for us to survive better. Okay, so we just go at 2 times. Coco with the energy regen is able to spam the ultimate for the shield stacking up. Very nice stuff. So we have about 30 seconds left, and we are close to the 22 kill mark. Okay, 22, nice. So we cleared the quest already. 23, 24, 25. Lily May jumps. Nice. We might be able to even hit that 30 range. Yeah, because I think we are surviving quite well. It's just that whether or not we are doing enough damage. So 15 seconds to do 5 more kills. Is it possible? Very likely. It could be our new personal best right here. Can we do it? 5. Okay, 4. 3. Oh no, really close. Really close. Okay, so this is 30 kill. This is the Wilders variant. So this one is taking out Mikola and then using Resto as an additional body. So Wilders has the added factional bonus advantage when dealing damage against Silvina. So for the very last team, we're gonna feature Iron over here. And for this one, I think we probably need Mikola. Yeah, because we need Mikola to actually jump in front, and then we kind of want to use, yeah, I think this is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll use Valor Shield over here. So this will allow us to actually charge into the enemy front line with Iron, and Iron at the start of battle will be able to pull all the Silvina together to prevent the first strike from happening. Okay, Coco gets the ultimate off. Really nice stuff. So comparing Elsa to Lily May, I think Lily May is definitely the best damage dealer for this fight. because of the power level of Lily May as well as the faction. But let's say if you have Iron, you don't have Lily May, you have Iron Elsa, you can try this. You can also try Iron with Arden as well, because this two duo has been a pretty good control duo together, which I'll say does pretty well against Silvina over here, because you're able to root her in place and then you have the elemental advantage. Yeah, you can obviously try to use Sonya as well. I think it's definitely doable. It's just that I think Sonya as a light bearer takes way more damage from Silvina, so she gets bursted down a lot more quickly. And you probably need to have multiple different units in the team to protect her. So maybe a 4 Mauler plus Sonya, I think is viable. Or maybe a 4 Wilders with Hewin and Damien with Sonya is also viable. So right here, we are near the 20 kill range. Really, really nice stuff. Should be able to hit the 22 kills. Okay, 21, 22, nice. Okay, so we are not hitting that 30 kill range, but at the very least, I think we are getting the maximum rewards. So really, really nice stuff right here. And our unit survive all the way to the end. Should be able to hit 25 or 26. Can we hit 25? Okay, no, 24. Still pretty good. Managed to clear all the rewards with this run like this. And that's pretty much it for this video. Let's showcase the final damage distribution. And thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more. See you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.